Okay, well, we discussed some of the travel requirements already, and now I'd like to continue on with more of the items that we're going to be taking with us. Now, we haven't packed everything yet, so we might end up not taking everything, but we're going to do the best we can. Okay, so first of all, when we travel, we're going to need a variety of electronic items. And obviously, we'll be taking our video camera, so for that, we're going to need our power cord. Definitely are going to need the manual. We have a remote control, which is kind of handy. We have a spare battery. And because we won't be taking the big tripod, we'll be taking this little mini tripod. For our charging requirements, there are several problems. We have India and we have Italy to consider. So we think we've got it covered. This is a simple plug that will plug into most European outlets, and it has a conventional American plug on this side. As you may know, that most chargers, oh, Leslie, hand me that white one, please. Thank you. Okay, this is a typical Apple iPhone charger. If you read on your charger, you'll find that they work with 240 and 120 volts. So you can plug this safely straight into a 220 wall outlet, like so, and now you can charge your phone, your computer, etc. Just to be sure, read on your charger. The majority of them today are 120, 240 volt compatible. For those that aren't, for your hair, if you have a hair dryer or something of that nature, here is a 220 to standard American 110 adapter. And lastly, this style, we're not too sure, but this is an English plug, and I believe it's also in use in India. And it converts from there, and we have to go to this plug, and then finally to the American size plugs. So those are our chargers. Now, we also considered we may be traveling for many hours during the day and may use up the battery on our cell phones. And as we want to stay in touch, we decided to invest in a solar charger. So the model we got is called the Strongbolt Solar 18. Looked at a number of different solar chargers, and basically it's the more you spend, the bigger the charger, the more charging capacity. And this one seemed to be an ideal compromise. It will allow you to charge not only your cell phone and your iPad, but you can also charge them at the same time, which could be very convenient. You can also use them, it'll continue charging as you're using them at the same time. It comes with its own storage battery. This is nice because, and if you do get a solar charger, you really should consider the storage battery, because this can be charged at a wall outlet during the night. So now you've got a backup power source, and or it can be charged during the day using the solar cells. So that's important. The solar array comes in this black container. Unfortunately, there really is no way to get away from the size, because obviously the more panels you have, the more solar rays you're going to get. Okay, so basically that just plugs in to the battery, and then you can take it that, or you can also, with this unit, you can just simply plug it straight in like that, and you have two outlets. So that's direct sunlight without battery charging at the same time. So we hope that this will prove to be a good investment. And it's certainly, we haven't tried it out yet, so we'll let you know. Okay, so now we want to talk about some of the items we're taking for our own personal comfort while traveling. For me, and Leslie also has a pair, is noise-canceling headsets for flying. The flight to Mumbai is 15 hours, and I'm sure there'll be entertainment, but this is a great way to try and get some peace and quiet. And along with that, we have some sleep masks, so hopefully we can sleep on board the airplane. to try and make things a little more comfortable, because we're not going first class, we've got our neck cushions. These are inflatable and just help you cushion your head while you're flying. We have 2 of those. A couple more items, hopefully we're going to see, but after having hip surgery, apparently sitting on low chairs could be a problem. So Leslie very thoughtfully went out and actually got 2 inflatable seat cushions, and she bought 2 so that she can actually raise me up even higher if necessary. So that's really going to be very helpful and much appreciated. Then, I'm just going to take a screen cleaner. It's always handy. For those of you who have a little trouble with flying, 6-act might not be a bad idea. And some tissues. And for those times where we either don't have power or simply are bored with using our electronic devices, a pack of playing cards. Okay, and then lastly, for this portion, I want to talk about the other entertainment devices we have. Of course, we both have our iPads, and on there we have downloaded books. We've got audio books. We can use them to get Netflix wherever we have Wi-Fi. So we have all kinds of entertainment possibilities right here. In addition, if we want to listen together to the same music from any of our devices, one of these little splitters is kind of nice because you can use 2 sets of headsets. Okay, let's see. Then of course we have our phones. I have an iPhone. Leslie has a Droid Evo 4G, which sadly we discovered does not work in India. Does it work in Italy? Do you know?
No, it's on the different cell phone system.
Okay.
It's a Wi-Fi device only, not cellular. Just
right.
Wi-Fi is good though.
Okay.
Anyway, so I can use it with Skype.
For those of you with this particular model, just be aware they won't work. But good news for us iPhone owners, it's actually very simple. Talk to AT&T, which is my service. They said don't turn on the roaming. Get the data plan, $5 a month. Don't forget to cancel it when you're done. And what that does, it gives you a small discount off the rates. Things to remember about international calling is friends can call you from the States. It won't cost them anything extra, and they use the same number. However, you're going to be charged international rate charges in India. I believe right now it's $1.49 a minute, so that could add up pretty quick. So even with the discount. So they also offer text plans of various sizes. I decided to get the 50 text a month plan, which may not be very many, but I'm thinking I hopefully won't do too much texting. But if I do, before I run out, I can call AT&T very quickly, and they can upgrade that plan to a 200 text, etc. So the other item, of course, is on your iPad, is you can have data plans, but I've decided I'm going to use my laptop computer and my phone for emails, so I don't really need to get the data plan, which is an additional cost. So I'm not going to worry about that on my iPad. As far as other notifications, all of your credit card companies, whatever credit cards you're taking with you, debit, credit, you should call your credit card company and let them know of your dates of travel and the places you're traveling to. Otherwise, you might find making a charge abroad that you're going to be denied, and that could be kind of a hassle depending where you are. Also, there are many different credit cards out there, but we've discovered that if you happen to be a Schwab customer, the Schwab debit card allows you to withdraw funds from any ATM in the world without any fees and or currency conversion fees. Those can add up. The same thing is true with the credit cards. We looked through the various ones and we found, and actually went out and got especially Capital One. Capital One also has the policy of no currency conversion charge or extra fees for international purchases.